Come on. Okay, there we go. We're live. All right.
Internet works.
Yeah, thankfully there's like a hurricane going on outside my window right now.
I thought I saw the radar showing like there was some tropical storm or something. I was like, you've been super quiet about that.
Yeah, it's like hitting us right now. I don't know. It's fine. It's just windy as shit.
That's rain. They've been
But
hyping up all these storms, and then y'all just get a little rain. And you're like, is this all it is?
this is literally all. It's just it's not even that much rain. It's just windy as shit, so I can hear it on my window. Welcome everybody back to another edition of Chairgatin. I'm your host Rattlesnake, coming at you live once again from the Snake Pit here in Myrtle
Gone
Beach,
but
West
not
Carolina.
forgotten.
Yeah, we are back, joined by my co-host Dakota. What up, Dakota?
What up, baby? Oh, we're still just doing the intro. Dakota Drake Ford coming to you south of Atlanta, Georgia, in the good old state. Dude, I went to Bristol. It feels like I went 2 months ago, and man, we got a lot to catch up on. I know we've been working our asses off and being dads, but let's get this thing cracking.
Yeah, let's do it. What's up? It's Chairgatin coming at you live.
Hello, come right in. Rock, flag, and eagle.
All right.
Oh man, I feel rusty. I feel like we're like,
Yeah,
how
I
do we
know.
do
I'm
this?
trying to like tweet it out and everything right now. It's been a
Yeah, what
minute.
is Twitter?
It's been a minute. When's the? Did we did an episode last week or the week before? I mean,
No, we
hell, I don't
skipped
even
last
remember.
week, and then we've gone so far this week. I'm like, oh my god, we can't skip this week.
Yeah. I mean, I was this close to skipping.
Oh, I mean, you wouldn't have had to twist my arm, but I'm doing it for the people.
I'm
doing it for the
glad you
fans.
didn't you weren't the first to like have some kind of excuse, because I would have just rolled with it and I would be like, yeah, dude, you're right. We can't make it.
I was literally waiting for you to be like, dude, I don't know tonight. I just can't. I was gonna be like, hey man, it's all good.
I was hoping
But
that
then
was gonna be you, dude.
I felt bad. Well, I'd already done it 2 nights in a row.
I know, that's
and
what I was hoping. You were just gonna
I
say
felt
consistent.
bad. I already felt bad, and then I've been doing so much today and running around and playing with the girls and working on the house. And then I was like, dude, fuck, it's almost 9 o'clock now.
Yep.
And I was like, ugh. And I was like, all right, we gotta do one. We skipped last week. It's the fucking playoffs. We've already got through the round one and we ain't even talked about it. I was like, fuck.
I got home at like 8:55. I was like, oh shit, I gotta run in and start this
I was
thing.
sending you pictures. I was working on the deck and I was like, oh, sweet. And I was like, oh my God, it's 8 o'clock. Like, shit.
Yeah. Deck looks sick, by the way.
Thank you. I'm proud.
So yeah, we've been busy dads, busy working, just staying busy. By the way, I wore this shirt in honor of Bristol.
Dude, I was looking, I was like, ain't that one of our shirts?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks sick. Get that on the link tree.
I know. I should promote that for this episode.
Hey.
I forgot about it. I saw it in the closet and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I did
Also,
a
while you're on
shirt.
the link tree, check out our boys, Stock Car Society. You can look crisp as hell. Drink a good koozie beer. Everything's good. I mean, check them out on Instagram, Stock Car Society. Check out our link tree on Chairgatin. It's going off. Also,
We got that
while you're
shirt,
at it,
the
and we're
more short
plugging
track.
dude, that shirt is so fucking sick.
It's pretty
More short
clean,
track.
right?
Yeah, I literally wanted one. And then I got another email from you where I was like, dude, how many shirts is he fucking making? I was literally like, I'm so busy, I'm swamped, I'm in Austin, and I was like, this motherfucker's spitting out shirts.
Yeah, dude, that's what I do instead of pay attention to my family and spend quality time with my child.
Instead
I
of
make
being a
t-shirt
father.
designs. Yeah, that for the next one, I was thinking the only thing that bugged me about the more short tracks that I wish I would have like paid more attention to, and we talked about it in the group chat, was the big back logo with the small front logo.
Yeah.
So with that new one, that's what I was going for. That's what the one I sent you. To trying to get just the logo here for the front.
Deadbeat Dads, Chairgatin.
Dude.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. We gotta like write this stuff down.
I've been I got a page over here where I write down randomness, and then I'm like, I don't like not as fast cars going slow.
Yeah, dude, that's right.
Deadbeat Dads. I'm writing it.
Yes.
But dude, what's up, man? What you been doing?
Deadbeat race day dads.
Deadbeat race dads. Chairgatin.
Yeah, just been staying busy, you know. I know you just got back from a race, which I feel like mostly what this episode is going to be about is you reminiscing, because that's your last.
I think I just stopped crying yesterday.
Yeah, your last Kevin Harvick.
fucking. You know what's funny is when I was setting up the TV on the deck, I was like, let me put some sort of racing on to see what it looks like from all angles.
Yeah.
And so I immediately just pulled up the Bristol race on TV, put it on TV, and was walking around looking at it. And I just flipped to like the middle of the race and was letting racing play. And I was watching it, and I was like, I hate to even say this because Bristol is so amazing. I was like, I can see way better on TV. And I was sitting there, and I was like, because they were like talking about drivers, and then there's some contact in it, and I was like, this looks amazing on TV. Like even the race was what it was. I was like, this looks great. Like TV does not do Bristol justice. However, I was like, yeah, I could totally watch this on TV.
Yeah. Yeah, Bristol is solid on TV, which I thought was interesting. A couple people in our group chat, because like I would say a majority of our group chat was at that race.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, I was
it was
not.
fun, dude.
I
It was
know.
definitely
I
a
mean,
fun race weekend.
I love going to that race, but I'm kind of glad I didn't.
We'll go again. We'll go again in 20 years.
Well, essentially, what would have happened is I was in Austin for work,
Yeah, you got fucked on that one.
and
There's
then
no
I
way you
got
could have gone.
stuck in Atlanta. So I legitimately would not have made it because I was gonna try to like catch a ride with you Thursday.
Yeah.
And so I would have just not made it because I would got
You want to
stuck.
know what my favorite fucking part of the weekend was?
What? Golf?
Playing golf Friday morning
Yeah,
with Papa
I
Gabe.
knew it.
And playing golf in the mountains on this like beautiful course. It was awesome. And I was playing like amazing. I was playing the best I've played probably all year.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I killed it because I was like trying to show off for Papa Good, and
Yeah.
Papa Good was fucking killing it. And he was like, hey, dude, he sandbagged me so hard because he was like, dude, I can't even hit the ball, buddy. You're going to cream me. Parred the first hole. And I was like,
Oh, that's
dude,
son
I
of
was
a
like,
gun.
yeah, I was like, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Dude, I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. And
What up? What up? Can you see the comments when I pull them up like
what up,
this?
big dog? Yeah, I see him fine like that.
Oh, okay,
I can see the
cool.
broadcast fine. Smoke Carbon, what up, dog? I
Who's
just
that
saw
person?
your Instagram. That shit was cool. Yeah, he's always at races, dude. I'll go to races. I'll see Smoke Carbon's post. And I was like, oh, he was at the race too. Fuck.
Damn, you never meet up? I feel like you meet up with
I
half
met
of
him. I met him at Daytona one year. It was cool. He's a nice dude. He's cool shit. Check him out on YouTube.
you meet up with half of the racetrack every race we go to. So
this one, and I told Cody, I did meet a bunch of Kevin friends, but it was nice because they said, "Where are you at?" and they came to me.
ooh,
It's that was nice for a change. But I told Cody, I said, I ain't fuck. I think somebody just fell upstairs.
you frozen? Oh, I thought you were
No, I mean,
frozen, dude. You literally.
there was some big loud noise.
I told Cody.
So sorry, I blacked out. So
damn it, Dakota.
So I told Cody, I said, I'm not going to fucking meet anybody. I'm not here for anybody. I'm not fucking going out of my way for no one. I said, I'm here just doing me, enjoying my little race weekend. Because I was pretty much by myself till Nathan got there. And it was fucking chill, dude. I just chilled out. Didn't do anything extra. Just fucking I think I drank a shit ton of beers, and I felt like I very rarely caught a bus.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun at races.
I think I was high on sadness.
We have a lot of fun at races, and it's always good, and I appreciate it. But sometimes I do just enjoy / miss the races that I'm just like by myself or with my wife, and we just kind of sit there peacefully and just watch the race. Like,
yeah, that's what this one. I mean, LTC threw on a fucking badass tailgate both days, but we chilled out tailgate, drank beers, met a bunch of people, stopped by, said hey and shit. But like, I just totally chilled and did my own fucking thing, and it was super nice. Not like the chaos that like we always talk about Thursday night at Dega is always the best, but it's like,
what up, Nick?
Yo, what up, Big Daddy? It'd been so much sweeter just to like chill at Dega for once. As it's always like go, and we're having fucking crazy. Ill after the Bristol race. Oh no, like sick or pissed? Smoke Carbon. But
probably sick, dude. I just got over something. Everybody I know is sick right now.
The Bristol flu.
Yeah,
but it.
Also, I did just want to mention about the tailgate. I feel like nobody else appreciated that video as much as I did. I
kept trying to be like, I need to do content. I need to take some videos to send to you because my service was shit.
Right, I figured.
Damn, dude, I hope you're better. My service was shit, so sometimes I'd get texts and sometimes I wouldn't. So I just kept sending you shit.
Yeah, no, I figured. I loved that video, and I feel like not as many people appreciate it. I thought it was perfect, dude. You walked through the tailgate, and you could hear bits of conversation as you walked through. And it's like the perfect like NASCAR tailgating video because it's just like people like shooting the shit
Track in
here,
the
talking about
background.
something else, talking about the race over here, opening up a beer, like you hear the sizzling of the meat, and like,
Yeah,
and then it's like
dude.
I don't know who it was, but some drunk lady's like, I'm over here partying at the tailgate. And I was just like, this is perfect. Like everything about this video is perfect.
Dude, it was funny, man. Like Cody and them threw on. It was a good time, and like everybody came and hung out the tents, and like we sat there just like kind of the year before. We sat there for like 3 or 4 hours before the race. Everybody just beer me, beer me, beer me. Take shots, let's do shots. You know, hanging out. I smoked a couple stogies.
Of
Had a
course.
good time, and all time vibes were high, and it was funny. I was thinking of you when we were there because I was like, you would have fucking loved this. There was this probably like 4 or 5. You could tell like college bros, like they were out of college, a little older, but like you could tell they were frat boys. And they came walking by and they had some sick ass like retro junior shit on.
Right.
And they were coming by and they're like Cooper, somebody was like, sick fucking junior shirt, man. And the guy was like oh man, hell yeah, boys, and they just kept going and we were like, oh cool, whatever. And then they came back and we're like, hey guys, what's up? And we're like, they had a cooler and all kinds of shit with them. And we were like, hey man, what's up, guys? Like, everybody's saying hey. And they were like, look, we're gonna be straight with y'all. They said we flew up here from Florida. This is our annual boys trip, and they said we got all this food and burgers and brats and stuff, but we don't have a fucking grill because we can't fly with a grill. They said if we give you all a bunch of beers, we all let us use y'all's grill. And we were like, dude, you ain't gonna get us beers. Come on, man.
Yeah, just
And
hang
like
out.
Cody was super chill. And they came on and they were instantly like, fuck, who wants a beer? They just started passing out beers. So I was like, I'll take one. And they hung out and like everybody just like shooting shit, meeting, making friends and everything. And it was just like, dude, this is exactly what NASCAR's about.
Yeah,
Like the
that's
tailgate is
100%.
awesome. And
That's what I love about NASCAR. Anybody can just walk up, join a tailgate, have a good time. Like, I
yeah,
love
everybody was just chilling. Like those guys were super cool. I was almost like, hey, check out our podcast. I was like, I'm not gonna hit them with it yet.
that.
But yeah, they were super chill, and they were literally like, we do this every year. We buy food and steaks and burgers and stuff, and we just find somebody with a grill. And he's like, every year somebody lets us cook on their grill.
I kind of respect it.
So those guys were cool as hell. But then we went to the track, man, and the race was the Bristol every year. It's so fucking awesome. Just the fireworks, the jet flying over, the crowd going static. That's another thing. I pulled it up on TV. The crowd there was amazing. Like one of the bigger
Oh, really?
playoff crowds than it's been in years. And I pulled up on TV on the deck, and I was like, it looks fucking empty.
Yeah, it did. It did look empty. I
It
was
looks
actually
fucking
watching
empty.
it. I was like, oh, shit, that sucks.
We were there, and it was packed. And like in the stands, it like, wow, good crowd. Like good, just like Darlington, good fucking turnout, man. Like, holy shit. And then on TV, I was like, oh, well,
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just a different from angle and perspective.
I saw some people tweeting about how good the crowd was too. And I remember thinking, like, what the fuck are they talking about?
So I had a thought is also back in you know how they've done this at a bunch of tracks, is they took out every other row and put a little table with
Yep.
a cup holder. So at Bristol in the turns, they've done that. On each turn has those seats. Oh shit. And so I think when you get that aerial shot, the reflection of the lights on those empty rows even makes it look worse. This is just my
I
pipe
see what you're
dream theory
saying.
in
Yeah,
my head.
yeah.
It's like,
Right.
so now you're seeing it. You can almost see every other row, so it's gapped, so it almost looks like there's less people.
Yeah.
I don't
That makes
know.
sense.
The crowd was fucking sick. I thought.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's good. You've been to how many playoff Bristols now?
Well, Player Bristol's shit. I guess since the inception, but that
Okay.
was marking 20 years since my first Bristol race.
Yeah. So, like, the point is, you've
Start feeling
seen a lot of
old.
ups and downs at Bristol.
Yeah,
So,
I
if
mean,
for
I
you
saw
to
the
say,
heyday.
like, no, this looks better than it has, I'm going to trust that opinion because you
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
go and see it.
It definitely looked better than it has.
Cool. Rattlesnake
It's
really
like
wasn't really sick. He faked it so he could hide the. Yeah, that's right.
Definitely
Dude, I
podcast.
think
Yeah,
they don't. It crashed only like an hour from
yeah.
here.
Isn't that the weirdest thing? They just lost the jet.
I still haven't. I didn't
Um,
really keep up with it. I don't know anything about it, and I don't
I
really
just
care
saw
to.
it, and then I thought it was funny. Like, hey, please, if you or a loved one has seen this jet,
Yeah, that was weird. They're just like, hey, anybody out there?
yeah.
We're missing this.
All right, I retract. Golf was fucking awesome, but you know what was really fucking cool? It kind of hit your little childhood funny bone. Was watching Junior race Friday night
Yeah.
and having a fucking car. And that whole every car Junior passed, that whole place was fucking cheering and jumping up. Everybody in the stands was getting electric and flipping out. And when he got up there and took the lead, dude, it was fucking insane. Like when he went up and took the lead, that place you could hear the crowd over the cars, like yeah, and it was so fucking sick. I was literally like, dude, like this is like the old days. And then I usually Junior like runs 10th or something, you know,
Right.
like it is what it is. No, Junior drove all the way up there and took the fucking lead. It was like, yo, he might fucking win.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Was
R.I.P.
everybody there
Junior's
in
leg.
Junior merch? Would you say it was like
There was
90%?
like 85, 90%.
Yeah.
Shooter shirt, old Junior shirt, new Junior shirt, Junior. Dalton in his Austin Hill shirt.
I mean,
And
that's how it was at North Wilkesboro as well. Like
I imagine.
everybody's in Junior merch. Yeah.
I imagine.
Everybody's rocking the sun drop shit. Was it I saw a couple different like designs, so it wasn't all sun drop at least, right?
Yeah, no, I saw tons of sun drop. You know, he's got his own little hauler there. He's got his own.
That's what I'm saying.
Hauler.
Yeah,
and
that's
you know what kills me? Junior's got his own hauler there, his little hauler there, and RFK does not have their own hauler.
Oh shit!
Like how does? And then I think I've seen where.
I mean, it works because look at the merch that he's moving. He needs his own hauler. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I don't know how RFK. I think I saw a thing where Brad's like, "Why? Oh shit! What up, girl?" I've seen the thing where Brad's like, "Why even spend the money on that when I could just split it with Stuart Haas?"
Yeah, that's probably more how it is. But I mean, I think it's nice to have your own hauler. I think it kind of shows that you actually have fans that like want your shit.
Yeah.
But to his point, I mean, do you really think RFK needs their own hauler?
No. Well, that was the thing. I was looking at some Chris Buescher merch, and they had
Right.
like 2 shirts, and then Brad had like 2 shirts, and then there was like 2 RFK shirts, like RFK brand shirts, and it was just kind of like, man, I bet if Brad had his own fucking hauler, they would have some sick shit, or at least could like expand the. Chris Buescher is gonna need his own hauler soon, as fucking good as he's driving. I don't know, man. It's just kind of like
He still doesn't really have a personality, though.
But I remember when every driver, like fucking Regan Smith, had a hauler. Like
Yep.
every driver had a hauler, and
Yep.
you went in there and you were just like, I don't know. Now you're like, you got 3 shirts. Which one do you want?
Yeah, like this is the same 3 shirts we've had since Daytona. Which one? You're like,
Which
fuck.
I will say, which was fun, just going to 2 of the last 3 races, was I saw in a couple haulers they had a shirt or 2 that they didn't have 2 weeks ago. Like I sent you that Austin Dillon one. I do not remember seeing that shirt at Darlington.
Yeah. No, yeah,
I sent
true.
you a picture, and I had a little star by it, like new front back, and I was like, "That shirt's sick as fuck." Like I felt like you would have probably bought that if you'd seen it.
Yeah, for sure. Was that a long sleeve?
No, short sleeve.
Okay. I mean,
mark my words. Come Phoenix or Dega, I'm buying that fucking Goodwrench hoodie. I've been talking about it since Daytona.
True.
And I've been talking about. I said I'm gonna buy it, and I was like, maybe not this weekend. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna buy that fucking Goodwrench hoodie, dude. Like,
yeah.
Mark my words. I said I got till Phoenix to do it. I only got 2 more chances.
I would really like number 3 black long sleeve. Like just a 3 right here, long sleeve. Maybe even something on the sleeves if I'm lucky. I don't want to push my luck, but if I could get some design on the sleeve.
Even Kyle had newer merch it seemed, but like Kyle's got some sick fucking shit.
Yeah, RCR hauler now is just like, what can we push with Kyle Busch's?
Yeah.
Which I don't blame him. That's you know, it is what it is. I have some Kyle Busch RCR shit now because of that. So
yeah, but hell, dude, I mean, we're talking about Bristol, and we're not even gonna really mention it. We didn't get to talk last week. Kansas was it was pretty damn good. Just gonna throw this in there off the rails, back and forth. But Kansas was pretty good. Sorry we didn't have an episode, but it was a good race. Our fucking 45s transferred through the first round, went to Bristol. I know we're going to sit here and break down the races. It was all right to me. It was okay. Bristol was all right. Denny gets the dub. I loved post-race Denny. All that, I was eating it up. Denny getting the dub. He transfers. Toyota back-to-back wins. I feel like Denny's on top right now. Truex barely snakes in and is right back reseated to the reset going to the top of the points. But I feel like Truex has absolutely zero momentum.
Yeah, I agree. I don't. It's really weird. I don't have any like faith in him right now.
No, like it's just like survive. The thing is like survive, and
Survive.
maybe win survive, and maybe win Phoenix. But it's I just don't. And then he could totally go out and win Texas. But like that first round was abysmal to be the championship leader coming season standings, and then I mean, of course, we can talk about the bottom four that were eliminated. RIP. I think two of them. Actually, let's just three of them were expected, and one of them was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
We can go back to me just reminiscing. Dude, I was trying to take in the whole weekend. Like I was telling you, I wasn't doing shit. I was trying to take in the whole weekend, and like, it's not my last Bristol forever, but I'm not going for a long time.
Yeah, and it's your last Bristol with
Like,
Bristol with
hey,
Harvick.
this is it. Yeah, this is Kevin's last Bristol. I'm gonna soak in every bit of it. I'm like, hope he kicks ass. Really was expecting to win.
Was Kevin racing the first time you went to Bristol?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so he literally has been racing there since your whole career as a NASCAR fan,
since
since
I
you've
was a
been
kid.
going.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's
so I was
truly the
soaking
end of
it
an
all.
era.
Well, and that's the thing is, Darlington too. I was sad, but
Mhm.
this one hit worse.
Right.
It's like me and Vince have been talking. It's just like counting down the weeks, like 10 more weeks, 9 more weeks, 8 more weeks, 7 more weeks. I was like, fuck.
Yep.
And then being at Bristol, and then like I'm not coming here next year. And then this is last time seeing Kevin, man. Like the second half of the race, I was like, ooh. I was like, don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. I was like, it's okay. And then like the last 100 laps, dude, I was like, I'm good. I'm good.
We should go to Martinsville, but we won't.
What if I could, boy? What if
Yeah,
I could?
I can tell you. I know Dakota, you're gonna maybe squeeze in a Dega.
Squeezing in Dega.
And definitely Phoenix. But other than that, we're done. Like this is I'm done. I'm done for the season. Darlington was my last one for the year.
But dude, I got so emotional. It didn't help. Whatever it was, I have no idea how they missed the boat this bad, but just watching them go out without even a fight, it was just made it kind of more sad. It like is what it is. But like if they'd wrecked and got damaged, okay. If they'd finished 20th and missed the play, I didn't care about the playoffs really. If they missed, it was like, hey, let's see what they do.
Yeah.
If they finished 20th, missed playoffs, okay. We didn't have the run, but to finish 5 laps down straight up, ran like 32nd, was totally embarrassing. It just made it sad. It made me sad for Kevin. Like you didn't deserve this. You deserved better than this. And it just kind of sucked. It was like an old dog that like can't get off the couch.
I mean, just outside the top 10.
The top 10 of what?
What?
You said just outside the top 10.
Oh wait, are we talking about Bristol or Kansas?
We're talking about Bristol.
Sorry, you jumped around. I thought you were talking about. I was like, I mean,
I did. I'm all over.
It's all good, man. Yeah, no.
For a minute.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was a sad showing. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, man. I know for you, and I brought it up. I mean, maybe the last time we were on because that was like 2 weeks ago. I was talking to you about like what means more. Just go ahead and like get a win, or do you care more about like moving on in the playoffs? And I think you said then you're like, I
just want him to win, man.
Yeah, at this point, you just want to see a good win, especially if you're there in person. Like that would have been sick.
Well, and that's what made Darlington even worse because I mean he was gonna win the fucking race. I was like, say if he won, Darlington, the Bristol wouldn't even mattered. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
I just wish he deserved better, man. He just to go out like this, and not even have a fight. And then Kevin's post race interview, he was like, yeah, what do you think was gonna fucking happen? He's like, we did shit all year. We got robbed a couple times. It is what it is. And I literally was like, oh my god, like let's just wrap it up now.
Yeah.
And then like Rodney's still like, we can do one more, and I'm like, dude,
not with that mentality.
I'm just enjoying this car on the track while it lasts, man. That's all I can enjoy.
I was at Harvick's last win.
Damn you, Smoke Carbon. Oh, yeah. I bet that was a fun one. Yeah, I know, and that was I was thinking about that too. As I was like, so yeah, I guess Richmond was Kevin's last win. At least he went back to back. That was kind of cool going at least like
Yep.
the end of his career going out back to back. I really just wanted one win this year, but I have zero faith, zero hope. I don't see it happening at all.
No,
Is
he
what it
hasn't.
is.
I mean, no, he hasn't really been a contender much all year for me to look at any race coming up and going, yeah, he's got this one
Yeah.
locked up.
All I can say is that maybe they hit on something one of these last 7
Yeah.
races, and Kevin really gives zero fucks at this point, and no hold barred on the restart just slams people into the wall and keeps going. That's really all I'm hoping on. And you know what killed me too? Is like they were like the no fucks given tour is like Kevin don't he don't care. It's his last year. Is now is and like Kevin's done nothing all year and hasn't done anything to anybody. And it's like, could you at least turn somebody, please?
Right.
I was
Dude,
expecting
come
him to
on.
like start 4 or 5 wrecks.
I think that's the thing. The I don't give a shit anymore. I think more so is like they're not going to wreck anybody because they just don't care enough to. I think it's when people really care that they're going to wreck because they're like doing everything they can to squeeze out that win. I think Harvick's just checked out. Like he's not driving very
Yeah,
hard.
no, I can totally see him like a 10th will be a good day at this point.
That's a
Hell
good
yeah,
question,
dude.
actually. How many Harvick wins have you seen in person?
5,
Hmm.
5 total
I'd have to go
in my
back
whole
through and
life.
look. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
think
mean Kevin almost won Daytona, but I'm not gonna have hope. Like, I mean that would be sick as shit. If Kevin won Dega, but
yeah, because you plan
um,
on trying to be there for that one too. So that
yeah, I'm gonna drive out there Sunday morning. It's gonna be weird.
you just don't want to put like your hopes in a Dega win because
Yeah,
like that's just such a toss up.
hopefully he goes for it. I don't know.
That's his best shot, I think, looking at the schedule ahead. Other than like Phoenix, but he's not going to be there for Phoenix, so he doesn't have a chance.
Yeah, what what if he just won Phoenix? That would be sick. I don't believe it, but
I mean, it's not
that
possible.
would be
NASCAR
fucking
will
cool.
literally shoot you in the head if you're not racing for the championship.
Hey, whoa, buddy. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot who your favorite driver is. It's weird saying my own name whenever I meet other Dakotas.
Yeah,
I'm
that
always
is
like,
weird.
I have a buddy I work with named Dakota, and it's always fucking weird, like being like, hey Dakota, and I'm like, what? You never say your own name,
I
or at
do
least
all the
we don't.
time. My name's Matt.
Oh,
My
yeah, I
whole
guess you
life has
do.
been me saying my name to other people.
I've met like 3 other Dakotas, so I'm always like, that was
You've
weird.
probably met 3 other Matts today. My
Yeah.
entire life has been saying my name to
Oh,
other
dude.
people.
Dude,
It's
we went and bought fucking Halloween decorations today, and places was decorating the house today, and like we went and bought all these decorations, and I did all this, and I was like, yeah. So like Halloween's like our Easter,
yeah, I love
and
Halloween.
it was so awesome. But then like checking it out and ringing it all up, I was like sitting there watching the total, just like
Oh god.
yeah. And I was like, God damn it, why did we just do that? We put it back,
Blaney. I've
put
seen
it
a
back.
Blaney win. Damn.
Oh yeah, she likes Blaney. I have been to several Blaney. I think I've been to
That's what I
4
was just
Blaney ones.
thinking. I was
I've been
about
to
to look it
2 or
up.
3 at Dega. Uh, 2 or 3? Is he won 3 times Dega? Maybe 2.
Maybe it's
And that
2
was
at
at his
Dega that I'm thinking of.
2 at Dega. I know, and then Atlanta win. I can't think of any other ones.
Wasn't I with you when he won Atlanta?
Yeah.
I was.
That was the first one you came out when
Yep.
we met.
Dude, I've seen Blaney win at least twice for sure in person.
That one, that followed playoff Dega in the white and blue car, the COVID Dega. Has he won another Dega? I think that's the only 2. I remember that no burnout having fucker.
Oh, that son of a yeah,
You
that
son of a bitch.
dude, I can never get behind for that reason.
Hell, doesn't Blaney only have like 5 wins?
No, he's got 8.
Damn, hey, right there with Alex Bowman.
Well, he had in 2021 when he went off with the 3 wins.
Yeah, Daytona, Michigan, and something.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen him win multiple for sure.
I've definitely been to several Blaney wins.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that we go to like a lot of
I know so
Degas.
many Blaney fans too.
So Blaney only won Dega twice. I think I was at both
Okay,
of his
thank
wins at
you.
Dega.
I think I was at both of them.
I've never met another female Dakota in person. That's a good point.
Ooh, touche. I don't
Seen Denny
know if
win
I've met a
5
female
friggin'
before.
times. Yeah, dude, that's a thing for everybody.
Dude,
You
I've
can't
been
be
to
a
like
NASCAR fan.
27. I've been to 27 Denny wins.
You can't be a NASCAR fan if you haven't seen Denny Hamlin win in person. I think that's a
I think,
requirement.
I think Jimmy Johnson takes the top spot,
That's true.
but I
Yeah.
think Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, and Brad Keselowski.
I mean, like
Kyle Larson
today.
now,
Yeah.
and I've been to several Chase Elliott wins. It's like I've been to so many Denny and Brad K wins.
Like for this era, it's like, dude,
Yeah,
Denny Hamlin. It's just because
yeah.
he
And here
wins at
lately,
so
it's
many
been a lot
different
of Larson.
tracks.
It's been a lot of Larson wins.
A lot of Larson wins.
Yeah, like the last 2 or 3 years.
The last couple years, yeah.
Yeah, I've been to like.
That would actually be fun to go through every single race that we've been to, and then like pull up the winner and just see who we've seen win the most.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I see like some of my friends I have this days. It's like I don't like shooting the horn, but it's like maybe they've been going races 10 or 12 years, so not half of what I've been doing. But it's like
Right.
they're like, this is my 55th race, and I'm like, I wish I started counting when I was like 10 years old. You know,
Yeah, I've never
like
counted how many
I used to always
races.
keep the race tickets, but then they changed it when COVID happened. But it's
Yeah.
like I know I've probably at least been to 100 at least. Um, But, like, I've been to so many races, but then, like, I know friends are like, "This is my 77th race." And I'm like, "How do you know?"
Interesting. I've
Uh,
never kept track of that.
yeah, I've never counted, but I've, like, always thought it'd be cool to.
I know. I think that would be cool actually to go through and just see how many races we've been to, like how many times you've gone to each track, how many times you've seen certain drivers win, that kind of stuff. That'd be kind of cool to go over.
Yeah, we should maybe if we do an off-season
Look right there.
episode.
He just said Bristol is my 73rd.
Yeah,
Is
I
that a
never thought to
thing that
count.
other fans do?
I've seen a bunch of people do it, and I'm like, it would be hard to because some years I went to 4, some years I went to 6, some years I went to 7. I'm like, I don't know which year I went and didn't go when I was younger.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, dude. The younger years, I don't know how I would track that. Like ever
Yeah.
since I've had social media, I
I
could
could
definitely
probably at
go back
least
and
count
track
from
that.
2015 to now. You gotta think 5 to 9 races a year. That's about where I was.
You're better at this stuff than me, though. I legit don't remember the races I went to
I
this
don't.
year. Like, I don't.
I can barely read a fucking level, but I can
Did you
tell
know
you
we
where
went to the
Kevin
Daytona
finished in
500
Michigan.
this year? Like, I forgot about that.
I was gonna say when I said I wanted the Goodwrench hoodie, I was gonna be like, "Do you even remember? That feels like 2 years ago."
Dude, I know. I was thinking about it, and I thought that was the one from a year before. And then I was like, dude, I went to the Daytona 500 this year. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
No, that was last year, man.
I thought it was the last year race. And then I think it was Samantha was like, no, that was
It feels
this
like
thing.
yesterday, and it feels like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I
At the
still
same
feel like
time.
it's June. It's almost like October.
Only started going to
Oh,
races in 2018.
well,
Wow.
we're glad to have you.
Yeah. It's a pretty new fan.
18. How old was I in 18?
Hmm.
What was that? 5 years ago? Oh God, 26. It feels like so long
It
ago.
feels so long
Yeah,
ago.
it
It
was.
does.
Oh,
Yep.
damn it. But dude,
Um,
how was the race on TV?
so I was gonna mention that. I noticed a lot, like half the people in the group, in our group chat that were actually at the race were like,
Yeah.
it's not very good. Which is interesting because usually when you go to a race, you're like, this is
Yeah.
incredible. And I was
It was all right. It was a good old race. Like
I thought it was a pretty good race. I forgot, was it Dalton? What did he give it? Like a 5 or
I gave it
something?
a
Like
5 out of 50. He gave it a 50.
yeah, and
I
I
was
was like,
like,
well,
Jesus.
that's
Dalton was just mad. Like if
okay. Maybe
Kyle
that's
doesn't
it.
win,
Yeah.
Dalton's just mad. Like, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Dalton does.
Because I was like, is that really how bad it was there? It wasn't that bad on the TV. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
think.
totally took Kevin out of it, and I was like, the fastest cars were up front, and the fastest cars, like it was hard to. That's the thing that kills me with races like this. It was hard to pass. Denny and Kyle Larson had pit road speeding penalties, went to the back of the field, and finished 1 and 3rd, or 1st and
Yeah.
3rd, or something. So, or 1st, 2nd, 3rd. What it was like. Yeah, well, they passed the whole field like twice. So how was it hard to pass? Good cars ran good. Slow cars
Yeah.
didn't. That's kind of how the race went. There was a couple little things there. Ty Gibbs impressed me. That one clip I sent where fucking I was filming Ty Gibbs and then Corey
Yes.
LaJoy spun out.
That
I
was
literally
sick.
was like, oh yeah, dude, I was
Yeah.
so stoked. the one wreck, like I got it on film, and I was
Yeah,
like, "Oh
dude,
God,
I
I hope
posted that. That
I
was
hope
sick that you
Rattlesnake
got
posts
that.
this." Yeah, like that never happens. I
Yeah.
literally because I was just filming Ty Gibbs to send to Connor. That's all I was gonna do. I was filming because he was the leader. I was like, I'm gonna film Ty leading for Connor, and I saw like when I was filming, I saw Coil Joy get loose, and I was like, oh shit. And then I saw him come back into traffic. And I was like, just keep filming, just keep filming. The race was
The best
good
moment
too.
was after the race because of drunk people shitting on Hamlin winning. So I think LTC, is it going on right now?
Oh, I think they aired it. Like Cody said they recorded last night, but posted it tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, either way, it's aired tonight. They apparently they got the guy, right?
I didn't. Okay, back up. Am I the only person that give a flying fuck about this cucumber thing?
No, I didn't. I don't know why it's such a big deal.
People are like, we got the cucumber. I'm like, dude, I don't care. And then what's gonna happen now is when Denny wins, people are gonna start throwing food and vegetables and shit. But I didn't find this interesting. I think it's funny they found the person and are interviewing them, but I also don't think it's like worthy of videoing it.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. Shout out boys LTC, but yeah, man, the race was just a good old race. Like it was just like, man, it wasn't a barn burner Bristol that we liked and want to see. It was just a like kind of plain old Bristol. I do think the car that one thing I'll take is they weren't shifting at this race, and that's a plus to me. Like they weren't
Mhm.
shifting anymore.
Yep.
They changed some things on the car, so that was cool. But it was just plain old Bristol, man. Nothing crazy, no pizzazz. Saw a couple little incidents. It's a vegetable. Who cares? Thank you. This girl, we're gonna get you on the show. She's common sense.
I don't know. We can't have two Dakotas at once.
Ooh, yeah. I ain't lied yet, bitch.
Yeah, that's true. Damn it,
so
Dakotas. We'll put two.
dude, it was just a good old Bristol. Like, and then leaving, like I soaked it in, just like looking at the track, like man, so many memories here. This is awesome. And then Denny winning was just classic. Like, yep, of course, fucking Denny won. But when he said when he was like, "What? I don't get the Denny hate. I don't get why everybody's hating on Denny. Like the more he's doing this, the more I like him." And then when he was like, "What?" and they're all like, "Boo," and he was like, "I beat your favorite
I
driver."
beat your
I was
favorite
like,
driver. That
dude,
was
I
great.
was like, cue the Stone Cold music, dude.
All
Dude,
of
like
them.
it
Yeah.
was fucking badass when he said that. I literally was like, dude, like I'm gonna buy a fucking 11 hat.
Have they made
Fuck it.
a T-shirt with that yet? Because that'd be a
What?
great
Oh
merch.
yeah, I
I
beat
beat
your
your
favorite
favorite
driver.
driver.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck.
That's a sweet line, dude. Like I like that. He needs to sell that merch.
Yeah, I'm loving
I
me some
agree.
Denny
I
though.
actually, you know how I feel about Denny. I'm up and down with him. I love his podcast. I like that he's outspoken. He's a great driver, very talented. I'm not a huge fan of,
I think he wins championship.
well, I'm not a huge fan of like how he complains about other people driving and then drives the same way he complains about.
I agree with that. I agree with that
That
statement.
bugs me. But other than that, like I don't really get like I've never really had a problem with him. I think a lot of people hate him because he has, fucked over their driver somewhere along the
Yeah,
line.
he's fucked. He's fucked with Chase Elliott. Automatic.
Yeah.
They're still not giving him on Martinsville, and then he's fucked with Kyle Larson now. So everybody
Yep.
hates him.
Ross Chastain, if he has any fans, like there's definitely people that he's like fucked with enough that enough
Their fan base is
fans
high on the
just
fucking
don't
hating
like him. And it's been like that ever
Yeah.
since like I mean, hell, like Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, like so many other fan bases have always hated Denny. And I think
Yeah.
that's the only reason because honestly, there's like no reason to be acting like this anymore with him, in my opinion.
Yeah, like and then what's funny is like I feel like it's a 25% group here
They apparently they
that
did make the shirt.
I'm gonna get that shirt.
I might have
There's
to look into
25%
that.
of us that actually like kind of like Denny or like Denny, and then there's 75% of people that boo him and hate him. But when he retires and he's gone,
Oh
people are gonna
God.
be like, I didn't give him the respect he deserved. Is what I feel. That's how I feel with Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson was so fucking good. The GOAT, the Tom Brady, is in this day. I hated Jimmy Johnson, but in his final years, I appreciated what he was to the sport.
Yeah, I agree. I don't see the shirt yet. I'm trying to pull it up, but I'm sure it's somewhere.
Send us a link, Smoke.
Yeah, send us a link, dude. Let me check it out. I agree, dude. It's gonna be the ultimate Jimmy Johnson tour. And I remember we talked about that when it was going on about just kind of how annoying it was. Like, I don't know. We all did it. That's the thing. Like, we all look back and go, like, man, I was too harsh on Jimmy Johnson. He was an incredible
Yeah.
driver, one of the best talents of our lifetime, of that whole generation. And I agree, dude. Denny's gonna be the exact same way because the amount of people that boo him. I always thought Kyle Busch would be on that as well, which is so interesting that Kyle Busch is like popular now. Like people
Yeah,
like
it's so
Kyle
weird.
Busch.
I don't
It's
even
the
think Kyle's used
weirdest. Yeah, I think it makes Kyle Busch kind of uncomfortable, to be honest.
to it.
Whenever they ask him about it, he's always just like he doesn't know how to react to people
Yeah.
not booing him. Yeah, he doesn't know how to do the you know. Can we
Well,
talk
that
about
was
Bubba
funny.
Wallace?
Kyle, when he came out for driver intros were really fun this year at Bristol. By
Okay.
the way, that was cool because like I guess everybody, I don't know. Usually I come in, I'm like, what song was that? But like I guess they had it turned up. You could hear everybody's song and everything they were saying. Has no sure you can like people as people, but doesn't have to like them as driver. Touche. It's spitting facts. And Kyle came out and he just grabbed Mike and said, "Hey, I'm Kyle Busch. You know what to do." And everybody was like, or half the crowd was like, "Boo!" You know, he still gets
Dude,
some boos. He goes, "You know what to do," and they went, "Boo!"
that's
But like I
so
was
cool.
clapping for him. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it was bad. It was badass. But then
that's a
everybody booed Denny.
badass thing to do.
Bubba squeaking in by the skin of his teeth. Kevin decided to pass the reins and let Bubba transfer because he didn't feel like it, I guess. But Bubba ran okay. That's the only thing is I didn't really care about the playoff bubble, but watching Kevin just lay down and die, it was like, wow, what a break. All right, thanks, buddy. What a break for Truex and Bubba.
During the intros, did you hear boos for Chase? I think
I
he had more
couldn't
than
hear
Kyle
the
Busch.
boos because I was booing so loud myself. So,
I was in
so
the
I couldn't hear very
infield. I couldn't hear very well.
There were some boos for Chase. Thank God, us elite few are hanging in there. But oh shit. Oh wow, yeah. Here's the shirt.
Hold it up to the camera. Let me see it.
Pulling up the link. 30% off. Hold on. I don't know if it'll. It's like handling a
Okay.
beach favorite driver.
That's not
That's
bad.
kind of cool.
Yeah, that's not
Hold on.
bad.
Oh yeah, I beat your favorite driver, all of them, and there's him with a
All of
sword.
them. That's my favorite.
Yeah, all of them.
All
All
of
of
them.
your favorite drivers, motherfucker.
Send that to Cody. He has like 15, I think. Can't touch Golden Boy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Thank you.
I've noticed all over like Twitter and social media. What's the funniest part too is it's always the big accounts posting it. So I know they're just trying to
Yeah,
farm engagement, which it works every fucking time. But
right.
everybody, all the big accounts and NBC and Fox and all of them are posting that image of Bubba. Is it him doing the crying face? I think
No,
that was it. The shush.
dude. That was the thing that pissed me off the most, dude. Oh my god. I already was dejected, dignity and defeat. I was already like, hey, this is what it is. We didn't show up tonight. We're out. Cool. Then I get on social media when I get back to Cody's, and Bubba's like crying on his car and talking shit and stuff. And I was like, you motherfucker, dude. I hope somebody stuffs your shit in the wall.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's where I was like, you son of a bitch. Like, you luckily got in. If Kevin just like didn't go a lap down, Bubba doesn't make it.
I mean, yeah. Okay. I saw it was on Twitter today. I think it was NBC posting that picture of Bubba doing the shush.
And they're talking mad shit. Like Bubba just won the championship.
So they were talking about how like, Bubba snuck in the next round. It was like the best comeback of any driver to make it to the next round.
Yeah, that's all I've been seeing.
And
I'm like, are we serious?
The top like reply I thought was perfect. He's like, people always ask why fans hate Bubba so much. And then you look at a photo like this.
Beautiful.
And
Perfect.
you're like, oh, that's why they all hate him. Because he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
what
get
a piece of shit.
How dare you say that? But yeah, seeing that picture, I was like, you motherfucker, dude. Like,
have you ever seen someone be more cocky about not having a win in a season?
the arrogance to be so irrelevant.
Yeah, holy shit, dude. You made it
14th or something.
You made it at the cutoff to the next round Which, if you didn't say shit, I would probably be like, "Hey, dude, good for you. I didn't see you making it. Like,
Exactly.
you snuck in there. You did what you had to do." These are all the talking points I want to have about him. Like, hey, you were there when you had to be there. You did what you had to do. You didn't win, but you pointed your way in, which is still impressive. And I can, I give you full credit for that. But instead,
you
he
made
wants
it.
to
Good
be a
job.
cocky asshole without winning a single fucking race this year. And I'm just like, dude, I can't
Ricky
defend you.
Stenhouse has won more races than him this year. Enough said.
There you go.
Yeah. So
and he's not in it anymore.
yeah, and Ricky Stenhouse was like, let's jump in the final four.
Michael McDowell. Michael McDowell has more.
McDowell still having a career season, more wins than Bubba Wallace.
Yep.
Mikey gave it his all. Finished 6th in the fucking race, bro. Ricky Stenhouse finished 10th. These guys is like, hey, they were fighting an uphill battle, but they drove their fucking ass off and had speed a lot of times this year. Ran the way fucking better than the 4 car.
Look, I got some stats right here. Bubba Wallace wins 0. Ricky wins 1. Bubba Wallace top 5s 4. Ricky top 5s only 2. Top 10s 8 for Ricky. Top 10s 7. 5 DNFs for Bubba, only 2 for Ricky. I mean, he has better stats this year, dude.
Yeah.
Like, straight up, he has better stats.
Yeah. And then fucking Kevin is what it is. Clearly he was pissed. Never had a car. The whole first round was abysmal. Is what it is. He isn't making next rounds. Bubba's so freaking cocky. Thank you. I didn't know you were racist. Kevin didn't have a big point deduction immediately.
Oh, you don't like Bubba? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you were a fucking racist.
Fucking Joey Logano. They've kind of just like not even been in the picture since the spring, it feels like. Snuck in a 5th at Kansas. He was 15th all day. They have not had speed. I'm kind of concerned with the Penske organization. I think him and Blaney both go out this round. Unless Dega's in their favor. Blaney's got to win at the Roval, I guess. They're going to have to make some magic happen. Fords are fast on the super speedways, but I don't know. I'm hitting the emergency button on the Penske organization. Joey knocked out. That wreck, I don't think he was going to make it before the wreck. He was trashed the whole Bristol race.
Yeah.
He was in a panic mode. And then when he wrecked, I was like, oh, God, maybe there's a door for us. But then I was looking, and I was like, oh, we're 4 laps down. Never mind.
So earlier you said there's 3 that got knocked out and 1 which is a surprise. Obviously, what you're referring to is the 3 that were out, that everybody predicted was Michael McDowell, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Kevin Harvick. The surprise, though, was Joey Logano.
Especially going to Bristol, I was kind of like, Joey's, usually sometimes he's okay and sometimes he's good.
So
I to survive.
I would have thought, honestly, it would have been like Blaney or somebody else getting knocked out, just because I thought Logano would be able to fall back on his veteran status, his skills, all that stuff. So the fact that he's out and Blaney's probably out, I mean, he's just right above Bubba for the next round. Yeah, Penske is panic button hard. That's Penske right now.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Put it in reverse.
This is just, and maybe it's just a fluke year, and next season they come back better, but this is not their year, dude. This is it. It never was.
Get what you can at this point.
It never was. I thought maybe they would turn it on in the playoffs. Like, hey, we're saving our shit like they did last year. No, I think Penske's just in trouble.
Yeah, I do too. I think Toyotas are coming on strong, or at least some of them. Having the last 2 wins. I think Blaney wins Dega, but that's just my hope. Keep dreaming, girl.
Last year's Blaney, or the year before that's Blaney. I don't think this year's Blaney is winning it.
Well, here's the thing. He goddamn almost won the spring Dega race.
Yeah, I still don't think he's winning it, though.
No, but he's always there at these races. If he doesn't get in trouble early and he's there at the end, I'd watch the fuck out. But
it's kind of like we were talking about how like Chase Elliott's definitely going to win to get into the playoffs. We were all like,
exactly what
he's definitely going to do it. But it's like, no. You're talking about last season Chase Elliott.
You're talking about 2020 Chase Elliott.
Yeah, we're talking about 2023. And 2023, Blaney doesn't look like he's
not
going to
him.
make it.
He's not him.
I just don't see it. You're right, though. If he is going to make it, he's going to sneak in a win at Dega, because that's what he does. I mean, it's Ryan Blaney at Talladega.
Dega, I think he doesn't make playoffs.
If he what?
if he doesn't win Dega, I don't think he makes
Yeah,
play
for
transfers.
sure. I think that's his best chance. Is he's
Yeah.
got to get in
You know what's
and do what
funny?
he does.
I know I'm all over the place tonight. Just brain blasting back to Bubba. Stupid ass cocky picture resets the last in the playoffs.
Yeah, dude.
Bottom of the seed round. Get
That's
the
what I
fuck
mean.
out of here.
He squeaks in. He is the last. He is the cutoff point. Squeaks
Congratulations,
in,
asshole.
points his way in.
And here's what's gonna happen. Bubba's gonna win Dega. That would be so shitty.
I would fucking hate that, dude.
I'd turn
I would
TV
hate
off.
that so much.
Or I'd go home.
I really like
God forbid I'd take my dad to a Bubba wing.
all my all the hatred I feel like that we've had for other drivers. Like you used to hate Jimmy Johnson. I mean, so did I, but like you were
I learned to respect him.
you were yelling shit at him. Yeah, like I used to hate Kyle Busch. I used to hate Joey Logano. I never really hated Denny. But the point is, my hatred for Bubba has made me realize that I didn't actually hate any of those other drivers. I just hated the fact that they won a lot and they would knock my drivers
Yeah,
out.
I hated them because they were so good and like, oh, boo, you motherfucker. Never did anything wrong to me. Bubba personally has offended me in 10 different ways.
That's the thing. He's not even that good. Like, I hated those other drivers because they were good, and honestly, they're better than whoever I was cheering for at the moment. And that's why I didn't like them. And that's a kind of a bitch ass thing for me to not like somebody over, but that's just how NASCAR is. Finally having this driver, Bubba Wallace, in the Cup Series has made me realize, oh, I don't hate any of those other guys. I just fucking hate this guy.
Yeah.
He is the only guy I care about now.
He ceases to make me hate him more.
It's just that once I start to not hate him, like I kind of start to forget about him, and he does pretty decent. You know, I'll watch him run up front, and I'm kind of like, okay. He says something, then he gets into the media and does something, and I go, Jesus, I don't like this guy one bit, and I never have.
Yeah, no. Hey, Rusty, what up?
Hey,
dude,
our boy.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the color of his skin. It's got to do with him being a fucking prick. Such a dickhead, such an asshole. Hell, he's racist. I can't stand the motherfucker, dude. I can't stand him. I hope he doesn't make the next round, and I hope he posts a bunch of cute pictures when he doesn't. But yeah, man, fuck Bubba. This next round, I think this one's kind of the wacky round. I feel like this should be the first round of the playoffs, honestly. But we'll see how it goes.
100%.
Fucking Texas Dega Roval, such a weird fucking round. Bubba was such a crabber. Yeah, man, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But let's rate Bristol. Let's make our picks and let's get on with the night. It's Friday night. We got to get it going.
Yeah. Also, I just want to point out this round is my least favorite.
Yeah, it is. I feel like you get a lot of momentum with the first round and like great 3 banger races.
Oh.
And then the middle round is kind of like a bump in the road, and then the final round is like, okay, and now we're gonna see who's going to the Final Four.
I love that we do get Dega in here. Don't get me wrong, but Texas and the Roval is just like, ugh.
I feel like weather aside, the first round should be the third round.
I think they should at least switch these two.
Yeah, switch the first and second. That would be banging. I know there's
get kind of the boring ones out of the way.
into it. I'm just saying if I had my dream schedule.
Yeah,
make the second round the first round. And then because the third round's kind of weird because like Vegas, Homestead, hell yeah. Martinsville, we don't even know what to do in Martinsville at this point.
Right.
But it was classic going to the old car was perfect for going to Martinsville.
But Darlington, Kansas, Bristol is like
yeah, that is the lineup, dude.
That's the best one. I love those 3 back to back. It's incredible.
Even if you did like Bristol, Darlington, Kansas, like even if you just switch the order anyway,
no, that's
those
fine.
3.
I just like those 3. Exactly. You can switch whatever order you want of those 3, and I'll be happy. I liked when Dega was the final race for the round of 12.
But it did make up for a lot of like 12 drivers riding in the back and like just trying to finish, which was like is what it was, but it did make like kind of weird. But I did like the oh fuck, I don't want to wreck.
Well, it was kind of like the cutoff for Daytona.
Yeah, exactly.
Similar to that. It's like, okay, there's your last shot. How do we feel about stage breaks back for Roval?
Okay. I have like 2 a double-edged sword here. I do not like that we made the stage decision in the middle of the fucking season, in the middle of the fucking playoffs.
I agree with that.
Could have totally made this decision. Hey, in 2024, we're going to make this rule. We're bringing stage cautions back. Fine. But doing it in the middle of the year, late, game 7 moment, kind of pisses me off. However, I thought stage breaks at road courses were fine because, goddamn, some of these races have been boring. However, they were more boring when they went green the whole way. The only reason any road course, shithole track that was any fun, was watching McDowell fend off Chase Elliott for 20 laps. Other than that,
Right.
I don't remember anything about that race. But dude, I think I get the it brings crew chief strategy back into it. But no, it just means the leader's 20 seconds ahead of 10th. Especially it's okay, so the whole race goes green. Now what?
Yeah, I've never. Well, I mean, so they have them back, so it's definitely not just gonna go green. But
No, I
mean,
know. That's what I'm saying. I'm pro stage caution.
I know
at
you
road
are.
courses.
I'm never been a fan of road course racing to begin with, so I don't really.
Yeah, let's back up here.
Yeah, my
Rule at all.
opinion should be taken with a grain of salt here because I really don't like road course racing. But with that being said, I'm actually is one of the few things I'll disagree with Dakota on. I actually like not having stage breaks with road course racing. I think it
Go
really
faster?
does just take away the whole point of having a road course race. Like, what are we doing here then? Because the whole point is building that. It's more about time.
Who can race? It's
than
racing
laps.
the track. It's racing the track, not
Exactly.
The
You're
cars.
racing the track, not the other drivers. And now with stage breaks, you've just washed that whole thing away. And it's pretty much 3
I
different
like that.
races.
I like that point of view.
It's kind of 3 different races now. It's just I don't know. So I don't mind stage breaks. I've never been against them, especially for ovals. I think it's fine. But yeah, when you get into road course racing, it's just totally different style racing. And so it's just
Yeah.
if we're gonna do it, we might as well do it the way you're supposed
Has
to
the
do it.
Roval ran its course?
Yes. 100 times yes. That's what I was just about to say was
if we were racing the oval.
Let's just go back to the road courses we have, the actual tracks made for it, and let's just go back to Charlotte, how it's built, which is, by the way, I mean, one of the best, probably the best track we have on the schedule now that we are losing Fontana. It's like Kansas and Charlotte for me are just put on the most consistent good racing.
Always bangers.
Yeah. So what we're losing, I mean, the Coke 600 for the past 2 years in a row has been probably the best race of the year.
Yeah.
And we could have another one of those let's make it a 400. Fuck it. Let's do a shortened version of that.
Even if we didn't do a fall Charlotte, we just did the Coke 600. I'm almost okay with plugging any track in there.
I understand NASCAR needs to go back to Charlotte. That's that's their home.
And I get that. I'd be fine with a championship Charlotte race.
I would be okay with that too. Yep.
I think that's a next move. It's getting out of Phoenix. I'd be fine with doing Charlotte for the champ race. Hey, it's at home, Charlotte, blah blah blah. Can we bring back Kentucky? Ooh,
I would be more than happy to see Kentucky come back.
I'd choose Kentucky over a lot of tracks we've been running.
Yep. Hey,
like the one we're going to this weekend.
Hey, we have a fucking street race in Chicago. Seems like a good weekend.
Yeah,
We
apparently
could
they race in Chicago.
Take that out. We don't need that
Kentucky.
stupid shit anymore. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Let's take away the Roval, and the championship is just back at Charlotte. And so now you have the championship race,
I'm
which
fine with that.
NASCAR would be happy. All the drivers would love that. It's like the last race, they're at home.
What was the rumor? Sorry, what was the rumor in the group chat today that said multiple super speedways and multiple road courses in the playoffs next year?
I don't know. I didn't even read that. I read something about a rumor of.
There was a rumor that multiple super speedway races in the playoffs next year, which I assume is Atlanta and Dega.
Yeah.
And they said
gotta be quiet.
They said a different road course.
My child's sleeping, so I have to.
Yeah, I got to get to dad duty soon.
Wait, keep talking now.
Yeah, so rumors for the fucking playoffs next year. I don't know what's going on, but there might be multiple super speedways. There might be multiple road courses. Not really a fan of either. I think one is fine.
Sorry, I told you I'm still sick. Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, the kids are sick. It's terrible over here. I'm just waiting for my turn.
I want to give Kentucky and Chicagoland a chance.
I want to go back to Chicagoland. I'm okay with
going back to both. I'm
Yeah.
okay with going back to both. I love intermediate oval tracks. I know we wanted to go away from them. I think a lot of fans now should stop and reflect on that because a lot of
Yeah.
them were so against, oh, we don't need any more of those cookie cutter ovals. They're all the same. Oh, we need more road course racing and more street racing. Okay. Can we retrospectively like look back and say, you know what? The cookie cutter ovals weren't that fucking bad. They're not
Right.
all the same. They are different and they put on incredible racing because that's what these stock cars are built for.
Exactly. I totally agree. Hey, Dalty boy.
There you go. Thank
In the
you.
last
Kentucky
minute.
ain't as bad. That's what I'm saying. I think Atlanta will be in the playoffs.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. Careful what you're saying here, Dalton. Peep Stone is in the chat. Yeah, Dalton. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Dalton offended everybody at Bristol with his middle fingers.
Oh,
Apparently.
yeah. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. For road course, rather put VIR on the schedule.
The fuck is VIR?
Is that like Virginia International Racetrack or something? I don't know.
No, we're not going to any imaginary or new tracks. I think we just keep tracks we have and let's
Mhm.
scramble them up a bit.
Or go back
Let's
to
rate
old ones even.
Bristol and let's pick some fucking locks of the week.
All right, go.
I said it in the chat earlier. I rated this kind of right after the checkered flu. I gave Bristol a 7-3 on the season.
A 7-3. Did you really?
Yeah, 7.3.
That's really funny, dude. I
I
had a
just thought it was
7.2.
I just thought it was plain Jane.
That's what I was
Nothing
thinking.
crazy, nothing hot, not bad, not the best. It was whatever.
See, I think I
7-3.
got it
Yeah.
right. It was like Virginia International.
It was like
Racetrack.
average. Just a good old Bristol race. What up, Papa Good?
What up? I heard you smoked Dakota at golf, dude. You sandbagging son of a gun.
Papa Good is fucking good. Like, he's really good. He did not smoke me, but we both played. We played like neck and neck the whole game.
What'd you shoot?
I shot at 89.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, Papa Good shot 92.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
solid. Oh, solid. Okay, I
Fucking
thought you were
sick.
gonna say like a 103 or something based
Yeah,
on
the
that
course.
phase.
Well, that was that was the thing too. The course was fucking hard as shit. I was like,
Mm.
dude, like we'll see how we do. And I
What
played
was it?
like
Hilly or too many trees?
yeah, it was
water?
like mountains and hills
Yeah.
and like transition and water features. And Papa Good turned it on early, and I was like, I'm trying to show out for Papa Good,
Hmm.
and we were neck and neck the whole time. And the thing is, I fucked up hole 9 and 10, and if I didn't, I would have like totally almost shot my best score. But it was fun, man. It was fun.
Let's say
Yeah.
I'm bummed I
I gave
missed
it
it, man.
7-3.
That sounds
You
awesome.
gave it a 7-2. We'll go again one day. We'll go next year sometime.
What about Kansas? We never wrote down a Kansas score.
I'll rate it right now. I ain't even thought about it.
I mean, I had
Ooh,
mine
late
written
race
down
restart. Give me yours first.
8-5.
That's appropriate. I think Kansas was better than Darlington. Oh, well, let me look at that score. Yeah,
What do I
Yeah.
have for Darlington?
7-9.
Oh yeah, then that's.
Yeah.
I love Kansas. I always do. So I'm not
I
surprised.
love the race. That one was just kind of. It was good.
It's not as
Late
good
race
as the other
restart.
ones, but it's an 8-5. I don't feel like I gave
It
the
was
other one like a
tire
9.
wear. I'm gonna go 8-4.
You what?
I'm gonna go 8-4 with it.
8-4?
Kansas. Yeah.
Yeah, see, the other one I gave a 9-5. So it's like it wasn't as good
Yeah.
as the other Kansas, but the other
No,
Kansas was fucking
Spring
9-5.
Kansas. Yeah, Spring Kansas. I gave it 9 too.
Right. So it's like
Um,
it wasn't as good as the first Kansas. The playoff Kansas never is, which is weird. But it's still fucking good. Like every Kansas race to me, the past 2 years have just been bangers.
I'm gonna take us to fucking Texas picks. Oh, go ahead and get your underdog.
Man. I feel like I keep picking the same guys, and I don't
There's
want
only
to.
like 3 fast ones.
Well, no, I'm trying to mix it up. I don't want the same. I can't go back to the same driver, can I? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go Austin Dillon again. I don't care.
If you picked who I thought you were gonna pick, I was gonna pick Austin Dillon. But because you didn't pick who I thought you were gonna pick, I'm gonna pick him, and I'm gonna go Ty Gibbs in the 54 in that badass interstate battery scheme. Have you
Nice.
seen it?
Yes. Yeah.
It's
I
fucking
love that
badass.
paint scheme.
That scheme
Holy
is sick as
shit. The
it's gonna
the
look good.
T-shirt for it's ugly, but
I haven't seen a T-shirt.
yeah, we were talking about it all in the group chat. It has
Dude,
like
I've
front.
half
I think it says like
before.
Texas two-step or something. Something
Oh, yeah,
stupid that they
gay.
always say.
Gay.
Yeah, exactly. But the paint scheme is so fucking clean. Oh my god, I love the. I mean, the Interstate battery's always been pretty cool. The black, especially black with the green lightning.
Yeah, I always
But
liked it.
but this one like is probably the best one I've ever seen in Interstate battery, honestly.
Yeah.
And don't I have an Interstate battery somewhere?
I don't know.
Oh, that's weird. It's missing. I
Someone
definitely
is
have
stolen
one.
it. I just pull one up on my screen.
Well, I'm like, yeah, you like have mine. Ah, here it is. You keep talking.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Ty Gibbs is sick. He's probably going to win. He's leading races at Bristol. He's having a career season. Definitely locked up Rookie of the Year before the green flag flew at Daytona. He's going with Austin Dillon, previous winner here. One of his few tracks he's won at. Okay.
Ooh. That's the Bobby Lamonti 18 green Interstate battery one.
Hell yeah, RIP.
Yeah.
Go ahead and throw in your lock of the week.
Who did you take for your lock? You there?
Yeah, I haven't decided yet.
Oh, you were still just talking about your underdog pick. Okay. Lock. Man, I've taken him a couple times, and I'm just going to ride the ship at this point. I'm going to have to go Willie B.
Yeah, so hot right now.
Right?
Willie
and
B,
it's got to happen. Like, I'm
Yeah.
surprised it hasn't happened yet, but Texas definitely seems like a track that could happen at. It's a
definitely
boring-ass
Hendrick
race.
track.
It's a boring race. Expect a boring driver. Martin Truex Jr. has a shot here, and Willie B has a shot here because they're both boring as shit.
So fast. And speaking of boring, I'm going with the guy that always thinks of the show. I'm gonna go with Kyle Larson, Young Money. He always fucking wins, and he's good here. And he's Hendrick. I think a Hendrick car wins regardless of 5 or the 24. They're gonna be fast, and they're probably gonna be undeniable. Daniel Suarez from underdog. Oh my god, gross.
It's just because it's so close to Mexico. And
Yeah, I think
Truex
Truex gonna be fast. I think Gibbs is gonna be fast. Watch out for Seabell, dude. Super fast. He's been laying down fucking good finishes, good poles the first round. Poles all 3 races. I think if he can keep it together, he's gonna make another run like he did last year. But we'll see how these playoffs go. We're going Texas, your home state, sort of. Whatever, one of the many.
We didn't even talk about Chris Buescher.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to get a win here, right? Texas.
That would be how badass would that be?
That would be really cool, man. I would honestly, if he gets a win in Texas, I'll order a Texas Chris Buescher shirt.
Yeah, that'd be sick as fuck.
Just seems fitting, right? Like,
even think about it. Yeah, I don't know how Fords are going to shake out here. Blaney won the All-Star. I guess that's something.
I honestly don't have much faith for him here.
No,
but I would like to see him win. It'd be cool to see him win in Texas, and then like lock it in.
Yeah, but this fucking badass episode was brought to you by YeatsOfficial.com. Use discount code Chairgatin and check out for 10% off with your shipping, and you can look cool as shit at your next race day. Anything else you want to add, dude?
Just happy we got an episode in, man.
I am. Sorry, yeah, it's been so fucking rough lately, and
it's cool. Me too. Every time you've bailed, in the back of my head, I was like, "Thank God, I needed to."
Well, I felt bad, but then I was like, this week I was like, dude, I don't even give a shit. I can't. I can't.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, we may have an episode next week. We may not. I think I'm good to go for next week, but we'll see what happens.
I'll be in Florida, but I'll bring my shit. So
okay, well, work. But hey, holler everybody. Thanks for commenting, and we'll see you after the race.
Peace.